Hey guys,
Welcome.
I'm here with Frank Collins, Frankie the Sea.
Hey Pete, how are you?
And I'm having Frank play the Stanley Parable.
Oh my gosh, I get to go with the reins here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh boy.
Frank hasn't played the Stanley Parable. I kind of want to watch him play the Stanley Parable because I feel like he'd super enjoy the Stanley Parable. Now, we apologize for the audio jank. If there is some. Don't worry about it.
Oh, look at the Inception going on
Yep.
there. Can I click that one?
No.
How about the keyboard? Should I begin the game?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
So this is a source mod game from...
It was, and now is its own thing?
Yeah, now it's its own thing.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427.
That's a lot of employees.
Was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did
Hunting and
every
pecking.
day of every month.
Just pressing... I like the one finger mode.
Yeah, enter, delete.
Yep.
Enter,
Stanley
delete.
relished every moment that the
J, enter, delete.
as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
At least he's happy. Like, that's what I take away
And
from
then
this.
one day, something very peculiar
That
happened.
Stanley is always
Something
happy.
that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Gas.
No one had showed up to give him instructions.
How do empty
call a
command
meeting,
prompts make
or
you
even
feel?
say
Good.
hi.
Make me feel really
Never
good.
in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Alright,
So you use WASD to move,
sure. Yeah, click
Yep.
to click.
click to click, and look around to look around.
So I just interact, right?
Yeah, do what you want.
What am I doing?
I don't know.
Shuffling those pencils.
Yeah.
Can I type?
Nope.
Oh, can't get into the DOS prompt. It's over here. I like that. What if I just never leave? Can I jump? Can I jump?
Nope. No jumping.
Alright. What time is it? Okay.
Looks like it's about 10.
Sorry if I'm real flippy. Let's lower the...
The DPI?
So I
You
just
can't hang with that Pete Machio DPI.
Now it's like crawling. Let's go up one. There we go.
The happy medium.
No, at least Stanley gets his own office with a door. Look at these cubicles
All
that
of
are
his
inside here.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
What's that mug say?
Who farted?
Who farted? Who dat gonna beat the Saints?
Who they?
Who dem?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Alright, easy there, Tiger. I like how there's just typing noises when I fiddle with that. What's in here?
It kind of like classic source engine noises.
Yeah. Well, that's just pretty right there. Gosh, where am I? Just gotta keep typing. Gosh, this doors are so foreboding when they lock like that. Let's turn this guy's computer off. Boop.
Got to make sure you conserve energy in the office
That's right, yeah.
for when everybody comes back.
Username access. Boop. Haha, 420, bro. Man, I feel like I'm being funneled hard.
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it right now.
I'm not worried. I'm just saying. Time seems to be standing still. Now, there we go.
There's some good door opening.
Yeah. Light was freaking out a little bit. Either on or off. Alright. Stanley's really mobile.
Yeah, he's pretty quick.
Wow. No running in the office, man. Come on.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Whoa. It's over here. This has got kind of a Fallout vibe. Wait, so the one on the left.
He did.
Well, F that.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Get a cup of coffee.
Yeah, you gotta grab a cup of coffee before a meeting.
That's cool. Went on a cruise, and that's you look out, and that's what you see for a
Yeah.
long time. I want to turn your computer off. So much energy.
You've been typing. Do you have something with you, like a netbook?
No,
using?
his typewriter hands.
Oh man.
That's
poor
his
Stanley.
knuckle joint makes that noise when he pushes too hard. Just,
Poor guy.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
F that, I'm getting a soda. Gotta type at it first, right? Gotta get the what do you call them?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
You know what? The attitude I'm getting out of this guy.
That British wit.
I feel like we'd get along. I do
At
like
this
to step
point,
down.
Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
What? Everyone left because of me? My weird typey fingers? Let's leave then. This guy's gonna gripe.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
You know what? Just to spite you, I'm gonna go enjoy this chair a little more. Ooh, chair. Typey fingers. The knuckles are all kinds of jacked up. Alright, Pete, quick quiz. How many chairs are in this room? Go. I'm not gonna look. You gotta go.
3.
Oh, there's way more than 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Ah, darn it.
Boom. Let's move on.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room, and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
God, it's so like ransacked looking in here.
Yeah. Looks like everybody left in a tizzy.
Yeah, a huff.
Yeah.
First open door on my left. Ooh. What's this painting? That looks alright. This looks more interesting though.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
What? The whole intro is me hitting your buttons and loving it. The mouth on this guy. Only turns into a fighting game and I get to fight him.
Yeah, that would be a good diversion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. It's good.
Caution. Caution, don't lie.
Oh. So, yeah, I guess it would be lay. I immediately read that as like lie down. Yeah. Where do I work?
Man, that is a good question.
Weird clicky fingers. Freaking out, man! This door's gonna be locked. Duh. I need a swipe card.
Yeah.
I just hack it. Hold on. I need 10 minutes. I need 10 minutes of hacking. Okay.
You gotta use your typey fingers to hack it.
Sorry, you gotta keep popping your knuckle joints. Warning: do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause a. Oh, but if it's standing still. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, thou. Penalty for jumping off cargo lift, 5 thou.
Post-mortem 5.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Whoop!
I'm not your enemy, but in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
All right. All right.
All right, more.
Okay. All right. Let's just hustle. We know where we're going.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
This next level Stanley Parable speed runs.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Nope.
this was not the correct way to the meeting
Nope.
room, and Stanley knew it.
Not
perfectly
listening to you.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow, yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope.
I had a
Stanley
feeling
was
you
so
would
bad
defy him
following
at every
directions,
turn.
It's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
They'll get the same
I
dialogue?
think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. But in his eagerness to prove that
same
he is in
thing,
control
alright.
of the story and no one gets
Yeah,
to tell
yeah,
him what to
yeah.
do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
You ever think that Stanley's a puppet man, controlled by a guy on the other end of the machine, man? Bet you never thought of that. All right, next. Whoa.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa.
Things change.
All
when
of
you-
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Whoa. Still got clicky fingers, though. That hasn't changed.
Thank God.
Hey, guess what? What's up? I don't think doors work that way. I'm jumping off again.
Try it. I haven't tried
When
that.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way.
When the
to
narrator
meeting
started
room,
bothering
and
Stanley, Stanley
knew
decided to
perfectly
kill
well.
himself.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? Its grace, its subtle charm? No. Stanley knew it was something deeper, something darker.
Wait, can I go to the soda machine now?
Frank, I think you got to continue on the suicide train.
All right, yeah.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Eager to get back to business,
Eager to jump to his
Stanley took
death.
the first open door on his left.
Screw it.
Whoop.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Hey, guess what? Guess what?
Look, Stanley, I
Woo!
gotten off on the wrong
Oh.
foot here.
Didn't fall.
I'm not your enemy, but in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story,
I'm curious.
no one gets to tell him
After
what to
seeing
do,
those papers on the
Stanley
floor.
left
You ever
from
seen
the
that before?
platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley.
I played 2
Everyone
hours of
thinks
this
you
game
are
and never
very
saw that
powerful.
before.
You weren't trying hard enough, clearly.
I wasn't. I wasn't making sure I was dead enough.
What if it's? What if everything's really awesome? Huh?
All of his co-workers were gone.
All right.
What did it mean?
Gonna try
Stanley
something
decided
else?
to go to the
Yeah, I'm
meeting.
gonna just
Perhaps
listen
he
to him
simply
this
missed a
time.
memo.
Whoop! Man, Stanley's so freaking mobile.
I know, he's quick.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Stanley came to
Stanley now in this
doors.
incredible room, Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, he did not.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Okay, fines are still the same. Let's stay on this thing.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced I want something bad to happen to you? What? I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Okay.
Give me a chance.
Sure. Danger everywhere.
There's danger all over.
Look at all this danger!
Danger everywhere.
These dangerous pipes on the walls. Dangerous to be one, not to be one. What do these boxes say? They say low res texture. Interesting. Let's move on.
Warning, low res texture.
Where are my clicky fingers? Thank God. To be 3 or not to be 3? Warning. Do not stand on this side of the fence. Well,
You're making it tough.
Stanley's like a real wide body. You can't get back there.
And these 2B people. At least
Now
they'll
listen
walk
carefully,
the door
this
on
is
the way out.
important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Should I give this guy a shot?
I don't know, Frank. It's up to you. This game's all about decisions.
Whoop!
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Perhaps you misunderstood. I didn't.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked
Wait,
through the red door.
Ah! Hey, guess what? Whoop!
Juked him.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Good. Thank gosh. Oh my God. Where do I work?
There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before.
Yeah, it
Go
does.
ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Yeah.
Give it a go.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I like this.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version.
Oh.
Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Well, which one's good? Let's go right in the middle, I guess.
Oh, of course. A 3. Really. Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings? Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes?
Engagement with my surroundings.
Wonderful.
Nothing to engage with.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one.
Awesome.
Let's take a look.
Well,
Door's attempted. Much higher, the door's open.
skip the intro sequence.
The worst 3% of player chose the blue door. Oh man, there you are.
I'm last worldwide, objectively. Want to ask from error, friends listen. You jerk. You go in your stupid door and written you a.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
I don't know what's good. 3.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of the new game I've been working on. And now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
No.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Great. Is it Galaga? Space Invaders? Yes.
The baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
That's such a terrible noise. Oh my god, that's the worst. It's the worst thing ever. It's my nightmare. I never wanted this. This wasn't what I dreamed of.
No, baby!
Frank, you're gonna make a hell of a father someday.
I'm just trying to get a nice golden brown.
Yeah, just give him a tan.
Man.
4 hours of this, Frank.
All right, endurance run, baby.
Frankie! I have to stop this.
Alright, we'll do one more. Alright, just one more. Just like
You're killing me.
You heartless bastard.
Oh, I'm a father.
You hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Alright, good. Yeah, I'm tired of you. Your lip.
Is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that.
Can't jump.
Could it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house. This will go here. No, here. And then... Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Dude, doesn't matter. Still got clicky fingers.
Always have clicky fingers.
Okay.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must
like Bender's
rebuild
house.
it out of diamond.
It's like Bender's
Diamond,
apartment.
everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Okay. Didn't know you got a free copy of Minecraft for this game.
No, makes it totally worth it.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
No. Whatever. Into the abyss. The Stygian abyss. Just running,
Oh,
man.
no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Oh, man. Should have given me some jump. Broke it. Never mind.
There it goes.
Oh, boy.
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Give me that music. Oh boy.
Right, clicking out of the game. This is so emphatically trying to throw that radio.
Alright, fine. Let's do your stupid thing.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Oh wait, I can still carry this radio with me. F&A, Cotton.
Genius.
Woo! Dun, dun, dun.
Actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games. And I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to wait...
Oh dear.
What is that made of? Iron? Like... One more time. Alright.
So flippin' heavy.
Scott, one more. One more. Alright. What we got? Oh my god, some things never change.
Yeah, at least one thing is always consistent.
Fling cabinets.
Filing cabinets.
Fling cabinets. Filling cabinets. Alright, well, let's just make some headway. It's really dark. Oh. Oh my god, where did it... Huh.
It's the original Stanley Parable, Frank.
Yeah. Again, constants. The one thing that keeps me sane.
You've got...
Clicky fingers.
Yeah, it's like your top from Inception.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if I'm in a dream world or not, but as long as my finger knuckles click like a bad man. Yeah, there you go. Oh, that was weird. Wait. Really, he shuffles a lot. Listen to this carpet. Or is that like, does he not have a gap between his legs? His pants are ruffling
Yeah, maybe
together.
he's a bit of a thicker man.
Yeah, maybe. He didn't look so big in the movie.
He didn't.
Is it a fling cabinet? No, it's a door.
One of those good old filling cabinets.
Yeah, filling cabinets.
Filling.
Yes, still can click. 510. I'm back to where I started. Just walk straight, right? far as we can.
Sounds like a good strategy.
And then left as far as we can.
Alright.
It's really dark.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like this is just fascinating to watch because it's so dark. Let's walk all the way to the right, I guess. Wait, 423. We can get to my office. You wasteful son of a gun. 424, you're getting a... Hey, I'm calling HR on 424.
You should.
Wait, we're going down. Where's my office?
What about the light?
What about it?
I don't know.
I want to go to my office.
What office number is yours?
427.
Oh, we're going up.
Oh, wait, 425. We are. Okay, we're good. Maybe that's my office. That's just emitting light. 26. Ah, home sweet pineapple. I got a way cooler office now. Weird blue thing and some stuff. Oh man. Well. Okay. That was a blast and a half.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Oh boy. I got heavy. I can't tell if I'm in the dark. No, the end is never the end is loading.
The end is loading.
Never the end is never the end is loading.
Is never the end is never the end is.
Well, there you go. The Stanley Parable.
Yeah.
Man.
So much more, too.
Really? What if I was really an obedient little dog?
It's completely different.
Well, let's be obedient.
Remember all those doors you didn't go through?
All of his co-workers
Like the
were
red
gone.
door?
What could it
Yeah.
mean?
And the door on the
Stanley
left, you never
decided
went
to
through
go to
there?
the meeting room.
You never
Perhaps
took
he
the
had
detour?
missed a memo.
I kind of like my experience, though. Do I want to stop or do I want to keep going?
I mean, you could stop. It wouldn't, like...
I think I had the weirdest possible experience with the Stanley Parable. Unless I didn't. I have to know. All right, we'll be obedient.
Okay, go for it.
We'll be really
Try
obedient.
obedient once.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, I'll listen.
So everybody left their computers on.
Wonder if
They'll
I-
lock their offices up.
Think I can, like, break it open eventually?
Yeah, you'll just clicky finger it until it opens up.
Oh, come on.
Uh-huh.
Maybe.
Uh-huh.
I feel like it's gonna go.
What if it just eventually did?
I'd lose my
Now
mind.
you're trying to ram into it.
Alright, enough staring at a door. I'll move on. I'll be a good little dog. Meeting
Yet there
room.
was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay, Monday, weekly turn. What to do about 432? Don't tell 432. You know what? Having worked in an office, this is like a thing.
Scarily accurate.
Oh yeah, this whole, just all this kind of shenanigans.
Yep.
Work harder, hard worker.
Work harder, hard worker.
Work makes a hard man harder. Number of slides on this slide. Slides, charts and slides. That's pretty good. Synergize core value expenditures.
Yep.
Shift global
Gotta do
market
that.
parad. Probably paradigm, right?
Yeah.
Monetize free to play. I know where I work now. EA. Oh, cool.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Being obedient.
Yeah. It said
Coming to a
upstairs.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Here I am. Wait. Wow, what a lavish freaking office.
Yeah.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned
Oh,
to
God.
discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
Look at that
What he
ceiling.
could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Whoa, what's going on here?
Good question.
Keypad behind the boss's office, 2845. Why is my little... Wait, where was it?
Stanley just sat around twiddling
Behind
his
his
thumbs.
desk?
Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the
device?
combination was 2845.
Am I missing something here?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Ah, okay. Cool generator. That's meant to be hitched up to something? Sure. Where did I go now, Mr. Narrator? Probably this way.
Why hit that big red button?
The world's slowest elevator. Oh, there it goes. Man, being obedient isn't nearly as much fun.
So weird. I distinctly remember the client like coming close to crashing a lot.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Sure.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay.
Obedient, Frank.
You know, this is like a real... Where they, you remember when they kept Magneto in that glass? That's what it reminded me of. Or like where Charles Xavier rolls his wheelchair out here
Yeah.
to find the mutants. Yeah, let's have an idea.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Alright, yeah, I guess I do. Cameras. Okay, let's hit the button. Boom.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. Lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I was trying to find my number. Wait. 4244444 425 427. There I am. Yep, it's my office.
Yep.
Cool. Alright, let's hit this button.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
It's a tall order. How do I do that? The facility power sounds like a good place, right? Yeah. Yeah, this looks about
This
right.
building is set up fantastically.
My God, think about how much room this would take up.
Just so
God.
you can have that
And when at
giant
last he
screen.
found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Danger.
Danger. On one hand we have Danger, on the other hand we have System Off. Oh boy.
Man, that was a mighty sound.
Yeah. Huh. Oh.
Sounds like some Dear Esther music.
A little bit.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Whoa. What a 180.
Yeah, right.
What a 180 from the previous dickish narrator I had before.
Well, you listened to him.
Yeah,
You were obedient.
I was very obedient.
Man, I knew you were like cringing when it said escape and pointed one way.
Oh man, well that's the Stanley Parable.
Yeah,
Dang.
that is the Stanley Parable. And the amazing thing is, like,
That's what? Just it's an
that's kind
tip
of
of the iceberg type
yeah,
stuff, right?
Scratching the surface. There are, like, I never noticed that escape route before.
Oh really?
Yeah, I missed it. I just was trudging straight through. Also, I once went to the boss's office, and it was a totally different office.
Really?
And totally different stuff happened when I got to the office.
Oh my gosh. Maybe because I went from being a total disobedient jerk to...
I had to go from being a jerk, because the first time I played, I did what he said.
Right.
And,
Huh. Well, that was awesome. Wow, that was awesome.
yeah, it's pretty great, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So that's the Stanley Parable.
Wow.
Get that on the Steam.
Yeah, it's on the Steam.
So, thanks for watching our stupid Let's Play.
Yeah, stupid, really long. Look,
Yeah, I saw an hour and a half of the Stanley
Wait.
Parable.
It was clicky fingers?
Clicky finger still.
Yeah, his knuckles.
You're still
are all-
grounded. You're still on Earth.
Yeah, I'm still me.
You notice the only time you couldn't clicky fingers was when you walked into the actual world.
It's true.
Yeah, think about it.
Which means I was
Is the
entering
top
the
still
Matrix.
spinning? Frank, is the top still spinning?
Dude, I still got my clicky fingers. We're good to go.
I've never had this happen.
What?
You've trapped yourself, Frank. Does the narrator have anything to say about this?
What? Wait, top is still spinning. Still got my fingers.
Oh no! It's my nightmare!
Oh my god. What do I do?
You just done?
There's no way to, like, quit either.
There it is.
Well,
You'd exit. Hit escape.
I'm gonna keep clicking for a minute. What the heck?
Yeah, what the heck? Why not?
I can't tell this... There's no way this is a glitch. This has got to be intentional.
Yeah.
Well, that is definitely the Stanley Parable, so there you go. Alright. Well, thanks for playing with me, Pete. Thanks for letting me sit down and fill around with this weird thing.
Hey, no problem. I actually really enjoyed watching you play it.
Yeah, this is one of the weirder things I've ever... I still can't believe this. This is just a weird thing that I love it.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Alright, well, I guess that's goodbye. Bye from room 427.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.
See ya.
You're just gonna keep clicking.
I'm gonna keep looking.
Yeah, keep clicking. Oh, Frankie.
Oh, there's a Spotify.